Alright, welcome everyone. Hope everyone's having a good time. Happy Friday the 13th to everyone out there. And today we're going to be doing quite a big project. So, now that we can hover, it makes us a lot easier to look around. We're going to convert this space here into pure seed production. So we're going to move where our seed automation is in that little front part there, and we're going to expand it pretty large. Essentially we're going to have like almost this half a field, but set up just to produce seeds and like automated entirely. Meaning like I would be able to essentially harvest this, put it into an automator, and like have it just spit out seeds the whole time. So, with that in mind... Oh, Lola has some stuff for us too, probably. I'm going to also need to start building a lot of stone, or getting a lot of stone, which is going to be pretty easy to get. Hello.
Hola. See anything you like?
And I heard that you got glass stuff. I can take this stuff for now.
Nice choice. Nice choice. Coming right up.
Hopefully I have enough money. Oh, I do.
Sold.
Nice. The main reason why I want to automate seed production is mostly because I also want to start making splice seeds as well, and like have them growing, because high yield mutant crops are going to probably be the lifeblood of my thing for a while, just because it means I can make a lot of money.
Let me take that off your hands.
Just like that. I didn't even sell her the whole thing, I just sold her half of
You
it.
have a hard bargain.
Alright.
I like it.
With that in mind too, there are a few other things we gotta get done on the farm. Mostly finishing that drone setup, but also I should probably take a look at these guys and make sure they're watered. It's like, now they're actually able to put in some work and I just can not even think about it. Oh man, it'd almost be empty. Good thing I checked. Well, I'll just dump all the water I have right now into this, since it might be a little bit. The one major plus side, however, is like, with all this stuff set up how it is, like, I don't have to really worry about watering anymore. Like, yeah, it's still a thing I have to consider, like, as I expand. So I need one steel frame and all the steel electronics. And then as soon as I'm able to get a water automator, I'm putting it right here, right into there, and this is going to be its own thing. Oh, wait a minute. Did I change? Oh, that's right. I changed those settings because I was doing something dumb. And I knew it was dumb. Where is it? Damage taken. Yeah, that needs to be normal. That needs to be normal. Y'all didn't see me just, I wasn't cheating, I swear. Alright, but with that in mind, I need steel frames and all that. Let me go to here to get some of that fuel. Yeah, and this is going to be its whole other thing as well. It's going to be quite interesting soon. And what am I short on? Steel bars? I need to also build more of those auto miners, because I do need to exploit the fact that there's iron over there super close to get, and the fact that I already have coal set up as well, but I just have to travel for that.
Let's skedaddle.
But in the meantime, let's look at what we gotta do for our seed production. Oh wait, was that a different type of floor? I think it was wood. Oh, concrete.
We can make good use of this.
Alright, so I'll make concrete. And that's gonna be probably Well, it is more resource intensive in hindsight, but it does look neater. That's 6. No, it's a 7. Let's make it 8.
That'll be useful.
Alright, 8 by 8. Wow, this is pretty big. And what I will do is it'll be built in like levels. I'll find out soon.
We can make good use of this.
Alright. So to make concrete, if I remember it, I need sand, which I have plenty of. And I'll just make a little bit more anyways. And it's like sand and carrier oil. Which I also have a good bit of, but let me just make a little bit more. And a little more ravage oil too. And concrete. I could have sworn, yeah, right here. Alright.
We can make good use of this.
Oh, come on, what? Yeah. I should have enough. Keyword is should, if it wants to lock in. Ouch. Alright. So this is the slab all the plants are gonna, or the seeds are gonna be made on. So the idea where is it? Okay. It's connected to the shark's walking. Okay. So basically, I would have to have one automator per crop. So there's 8 of them total, if I remember right. Well, we'll make this a little bit more interesting. One there. One there. One there. Two, three. Did I miscount?
Now this should make things easier.
Redo this math. Okay. I should have enough for 4.
Now this should make things easier.
Alright, I'm short 2 iron frames. So in here, say I put in... Should probably do the mutated crops, if anything. Alright, this is just kind of a test just to make sure I'm understanding the principles of it. If I remember right, when they introduced it, it was pretty straightforward. Ooh! Seed Extractor 3? Where have you been? Okay. Well, I definitely need more steel now. not what? I'm gonna say I'm stuck. What's the need for that again? I need to short something. Oh no, I got everything now. Cool. Alright. Just making sure I understand the general principle of this before I go a bit excessive on it. So what I was probably going to do is have it be like a 3-tier thing. So one level would be producing all of one type of crop. Next level producing all of another. Or what I could do is just do the same thing but stack it 1, 2, 3 and all that might be easier, all 3 of one crop, so I can keep the same space, have everything kind of meet in the middle and go to like one big storage right here. But we'll test it first. Let's see. So we'll just be fed that amount every time is the question. I got a minute and 45 to find out. Oh, it said autocraft. I was like, what am I forgetting? Oh. Should just pull from this. How much is in here? 225 or 425? Got a whole minute to find out. I needed steel frames, right? I need to start writing this stuff down. Not really though. Ooh. Ouch. Steel frame and electronics, okay. And I'm still short. On the plus side, I do know what I need to like focus on building, which is going to make it easier. I didn't build a grill yet. This will be another little project to get going. Sorry, I remember buying a lot of stuff and I need to check it out. Alright. Alright, so that should probably have been enough time for it to run at least one auto run. Alright, so there's our seed that came out. It was 425. I took 5 out. Just to run standard production. Oh yeah. Okay. And it just runs it. Oh, this changes the game. Okay. So what I might do though, instead of having it directly like that, I'm gonna have it angled. So I can have it go up. That'd be a question. I don't have the connectors like that. Yeah, I need to buy them from Lola, but I need to wait for her to sell them. Alright, quite the conundrum. I do also need... Is it red crystals for this, or iron frames? Iron frames, okay. And that I definitely have the ability to make. Waiting for that to be ready. Look at how much stuff Yellow Crystal's used for. Alright. So over here, big plan will be scooting this. To the side like so. And assuming it wants to do that. The idea is they're gonna like L out to where they need to go, and they'll be able to just climb up and like get to the next like level of them. The next thing I need to do is set up. I'm looking at Seed Extractor 3s now, kind of jealous. Yeah, like once I, you know, the Seed Extractor
We can make
3s
good use of this.
down here, and the other ones are 2s. Then structurally, it's an angled floor, which means they have an idea of what they kind of want to do.
We can make good use of this.
I won't worry about it. Usually I try and get to the bed, but I'm kind of feel like I'm cooking with something right now. Essentially, we put these out like a little further. Is there a flat floor? I think I completely ignored it. Oh yeah, here we go. We'll see too if we can count that as undercover. Oh my god, is it raining? Oh my gosh!
Rise and shine, Exo Farmer. Crops won't need watering since it's
And it
raining
counts.
today, and that leaves a heap of time
Perfect,
for other fun
okay.
activities.
Usually when it's raining like this, that means I'm going to go and reinforce the orchard, because I definitely also need more trees. And this way I can just, you know, blast and not have to worry about it. I don't need pine trees. They might be useful. Some yellow trees going. Don't really care which, it's just the idea is that I'm trying to get some trees up and running. That way we can just be able to walk outside, get some straight wood. It's a pretty strong storm. Don't need bushes. I think I went through all my stuff. Oh, green trees, okay. That should be plenty of trees, especially in the near future. So there's something else, if I remember right. Those get a boost when it's raining, like when it's windy like this. I'm gonna hit that. Ugh. Okay. Is that red crystal? It is. Okay. Yeah, I don't really need it right now anyways. Okay. Yeah, increase efficiency when it's raining. Okay. Also double up on production, have this guy going too. Hey Katie, come on. Come on up. Alright. So actually building that foundation went a lot smoother than I thought. Main thing I need now, obviously, is steel frames and steel parts, but let me keep on chipping away at this because that did count as covered. Meaning if I have it out and angled, that will probably count as well. And this is what half the seed thing will look like. It's kind of like an open frame, this outside, so I can just walk up, keep on loading the crop I need, and have it just automate spitting it out into like a storage container, probably like right here, and just make it super simple.
This should make things easier.
Alright, so here's the question though. Oh, it doesn't like this. Doesn't like the slope. Okay. Good to know, because that means it's not going to be integrated then.
Now this should make things easier.
Oh, dang it. Where was that? Alright, let's see what she has to sell. I also should probably plant up some more crops here. It'd be cool if those tanks also filled up a little bit while it was raining, but I understand why they wouldn't do that.
Come on up and take a look.
Yeah, glasses. Oh yes, cool.
Nice choice.
You know,
Deal.
I'm looking at all this
Nice
glass
choice.
stuff,
Coming
and the
right
fact
up.
I do have a lot of sand, like
Deal.
an
Sold.
unusually large amount of sand.
Ching. Deal.
I
Coming right
might
Ching.
build a
Deal.
greenhouse.
Deal. Ching.
That would be
Deal.
cool. Alright,
Nice
that might
choice.
be a future project.
Ching.
Especially now that I got all the glass stuff. What else would I need from you, Lola? Nothing really. Cool.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Indeed. Now I can build a glass greenhouse. I didn't have to do anything for it. Well, I had to get money, but you know what I mean. So now I'm thinking about all the possibilities and things I can do with that bit automated, even if it is just 1 or 2 crops doing it. Like, that really does save a lot of time. Because I can essentially have 3 of them running to produce anything. And if we can hold up 1,000, like, basically I could have this half of the farm be just for growing seeds. And, like, even do the mutant variety, so it's really a lot, and just go from there. Which, those are 4 plots. I could make that spot a plot there. I just have to replace that plant. Ooh. I sense a cunning plan, maybe. I say cunning, even though it probably isn't cunning, clever, or smart. Essentially, that might be what I do, is like make another little field here and have that be like the feed in for essentially the entire like seed automation process. There should have been plenty of steel frames made, or steel ingots made by now. Only 9?
Some things you just have to do yourself.
Oh, that. And they also take a really long time. I should probably take them over to there just so that's done. It also means I should probably seed some of these plants up. I'll definitely need seeds for honey bottle. Nitrogenic, that makes these high yield.
Can't wait to see it grow up.
And it's my favorite crop too, so I'm always going to plant a hollyberry, especially when I'm given the chance. Plant it up high yield. Don't tell the other crops I said it was my favorite though. No one needs to know that, except I guess you guys and me. That's going to make mutant wheat, which automated would solve the wheat problem. Well, I say like I have actually a wheat problem.
Fresh soil, neat seed.
Alright, so wheat. This one is what? Potassic. Let's go something phosphoric in there. carrier oil is going to be useful for concrete, which might be not the re-establishment of a lot of foundations, but it would definitely be like an upgrade of sorts. Alright. Here we got what? Task again. Oh, here we go. What are the critters doing out? Lana. Okay, where's Sirloin? Wellington's there, so you must be Sirloin. Hey, Sirloin. You're in the wrong cage.
Hello, neighbor.
My question is, why is everyone out here? I'm just going to let it go. There's worse places they could be.
Stop shooting.
Alright. This is nitrogenic. We might as well keep it like that for now. Get some corn going. Alright, yeah, so far so good. I know we're gonna automate seeds, I just want to get these planted up, especially since it's raining, which... Oh my gosh!
No worries.
Okay.
Everything looks intact.
I can clothesline myself with the cannon now. I gotta keep that in mind. I can't fulfill any of these orders. I could technically do that one, but I need the steel frames too. I can definitely do that one. Here, have some fur, buddy. Use it to make some parkas.
Time for some manual labor. Revved up and
All right.
ready to go.
Yeah, I can definitely close mine myself on that thing. That's good to know. For future reference, really. Oh, there's one that's not ready. Yeah, we're gonna have to get it. A mutated one. What's going on in this field? Oh, it's all phosphoric now. That's actually a good point. I don't remember what I put. Oh yeah. Should really just go by and see if I need to press F on anything. And this one's marked. Yeah, that did it. No Ballberry, I definitely got me some Ravage. Where's the Ravage? Here we go. even close to full. Alright. I was gonna say, there shouldn't be anything wrong. This one is mutated. That'll make high yield, which could be worth it. Standard. And that would make high yield zap too. Pretty good and useful.
Can't wait to see it grow up.
Alright. To this, well, let's get that drone built too. There's like 3 things I know I need to do. Let me check the weather real quick, real fast, just so I know if I need to build that drone or not. I don't need to build that drone because it's going to be raining today and tomorrow, so I'm not stressed on that. In which case, oh. Oh!
Hope that didn't scratch the paint.
It definitely did. Hardwood? Okay. They need hardwood too, okay. That's good to know. Because... Let's see, wrong button. I need large tree sprouts. Then. That's all large yellow, yep. What? The reason I'm doing this is because that way the large hardwood trees I have already, I'm just replacing them before I go ham. I need to build like another 2 or 3 of these too. We'll handle that situation later. Alright, yeah, we got plenty of hardwood now. Alright. This should be plenty to build another floor and go over. And then we'll get everything like actually set up proper. I didn't see, I don't remember, oh no, I did see that animation, I don't like a lot of stuff. There should be plenty of hardwood. If it's not, I don't know what's going on then.
Come on up and take a look.
Yeah, you didn't have much else I needed.
Take care.
Will do. Alright. So yeah, just producing some hardwood right now, getting going on that. We need to increase efficiency for all that, but also need copper. To one of these two spots to do some mining. But I don't think we have adequate repair kits like that, do we? Oh, we have plenty of things like this. Okay. We did wait, and then that also helped us a little multiplier there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, this is a whole new game right here. Alright, so I need bronze, which means I need more copper. Things are coming together pretty well.
Now this should make things easier.
So then we'll set up another floor. It'll basically be the same thing as the one above it. We also need standard for that, but there's a couple more things. We'll clear this little patch here, get that wood, but let's go get this metal. We definitely need that more. We need that fixed up. Because it definitely took a pounding last time. I remember that. It was not one of my finer moments, admittedly. I think everything almost nearly doubled. Fixed up. Might as well put the mech while I can.
You need to water your plants.
Oh, thanks, machine, for reminding me. Gotta love and hate it at the same time, right? And I was sad. Why can't I interact with this, but I'm on the wrong side? And bronze is the killer again. All right, you. Let's go. Lana, you've been wandering around a bit too much. I need you to come back into here.
Need anything?
Yeah, I need to figure out why my animals are over here. Through. Oh. might scoot her house a little further away. Not by much now, all things considered. Alright. We're making our way to the other little resource spot. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go to this one first. And they usually don't fly at me when they go to explode. So that's new. Not too big about 33 beat studs. Oh, wrong button. What the heck? Why are they like flying right at me? Well, either way, we'll make our way up this path to this main valley here, because there's like a bunch of stuff here. Depending on how loaded up we are, I might break down a good chunk of it, put it in the other cart, and just kind of go from there. It is going to be kind of a night operation. I'm going to hit the lights. You know, we just got to do a little brisk little jog there. That is an upgrade that I may need to put in these bad boys, is get the next tier hauling, but also get an upgrade to sprint speed, because, you know, now I feel a lot more weighty than I have been before. This is 10? Okay, I'm not worried about 10. I am interested in a little bit more iron, though. And copper. Those are like my big resource crunches at the moment. Definitely iron, though, because it's 2 parts of an critical ingredient for stuff. Speaking of which, I think I see some over there. Oh, come on. Stupid tree. Well, you're not stupid tree, but I have to do this. I'm sorry, tree. Yeah, it looks like iron. No, it looks like copper. Nice. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Not really, but I have been in need of this to make some more bronze stuff. Smash. So I'm gonna get this all in a big pile and I might just break it all down. Come on. Alright. I'm maxed out on the carrying. That is 12 chunks of copper. All down here. I should take these back to the thing to get more efficient production. I even think I have some copper just chilling in the thing. But I also wanted to go out and get some resources because I haven't been in this area in a while. Dump all that copper into here. Maybe all that coal as well. Hey kitty, what's up? You wanna hop on my lap? Come on up. Come on up. Oh, you want something else, huh? Nope, okay, you want it on the lap. Cool. Can't blame you there. Alright. So let's find some more of those resources and do the same thing. I think there's some up top there. I'm not too worried about automating copper as much as I am automating and increasing the automation for iron, however. Only because, again, iron has like essentially two stages of use, where it's the iron, like ingots and all that, and then there's steel production. And since it kind of is needed for both, it's probably more important to, like, you know, focus on producing that a bit more than normal. What would be kind of cool, well, maybe kind of scary too, is like once they had like an asteroid strike or something like that come in every once in a while. You know, you're just going and, like, you know, you hear an asteroid just blah, and it's like, you know, a bunch of like metal. Tin. Yep. That's tin as well. Yep. Only two things copper. I'm not too stressed on tin either because I do have that like little tin deposit in my base. So that's probably why you're also wondering, like, if you're watching me essentially ignore it, that's the reason why. Alright, let's head to that, come on. Let's head to that other spot up here. And you know what? Oh my gosh. Why does it do that? Oh, of course it broke.
Stretching the legs, huh?
Why is it that there's no floaters right now? Do they like calm down at night? Is it a brainstorm thing? Like, I kind of just now noticed that. They were there when we first started moving and then they're gone. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. There's the fun. There was here before and I left some stuff. Oh, this is just stone. Yeah, it's just stone. Oh, I think I was doing the same thing originally with tin. Eh, forget it. I might as well just get this little pile here. That's all that was really here was worthwhile was the copper and the tin when I really needed it, but kind of gone out of that phase. So I'll keep heading towards this. So I'll move that arch there and then move it up. Thank you. Yeah, so the main plan is really just get these resources so I can guarantee that I can produce more seeds. Because honestly, like that Mark III thing makes me very happy to see. 75 seeds. It's about to get very, very productive in here, especially with mutated crops. And then that'll help me be able to get the next stage where I can get solar power, where my power thing won't be an issue. So, you know, small blessings each and every step of the way, right? That's how I gotta look at it. It's raining again this quote-unquote next day. Oh, it makes it sound rock now? Cool. So those gravel ores I'm sitting on are actually quite valuable now. That is silver, is it not? Yes, it is. I'll say, why am I not hurting it? Alright, well that's a good way to end the day. Get some silver banked in there.
Good morning, sleepyhead. The crops won't need watering since it's raining today, and that leaves a heap of time for other fun activities.
Oh, indeed it does. And it looks like this is where a lot of that heaping time's gonna be. Be a big iron haul for me. This is definitely a rich little pocket here. I definitely have to take advantage of this. Yeah, I definitely gotta turn around to take advantage of it, right? So I'm going to clear out this place. And I'm going to throw this stuff down. I'll just get these guys. Yeah, that'll be the plan. I'll throw this stuff down. And yeah, just kind of go from there. kind of spitballing the strategy right now when I think about it. But, you know, what is it, the saying? It's like, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face, or everyone knows how they're going to win a fight until then, something like that. Regardless, I'm going to just kind of shuck this stuff down there. Carts are there, so yeah, just kind of send it. And then hop over to the other side, do the same thing with all that silver. I don't need silver as much, so I might break all that stuff down, but everything else here, I have to figure out how to haul it back. There's a log in there that I need to get out too. Let's get this stuff here, pile it up as well. This is a really nice haul, I will say that now. A lot better than my usual ones now that I think about it. But also because I remember marking this spot a long time ago and I was like, okay, I'm gonna definitely have to come back here with like better upgrades for this mech. And here I am now. Better upgrades, carrying capacity and whatnot. It's not the best yet, but I'll eventually get there, and you know. Oh my gosh. Gosh, it's so great. Okay, I need more. There's a pile behind here, but I need to break this up too. Boom. Oh, bye, kitty. Either one of those. So much silver. I can fight werewolves now. Actually, I wonder why they said silver was a thing to fight werewolves, because like it's such a particular thing, so they'll be like, hey, yeah, you need to have this. If you don't, well, good luck. Like, I get garlic for vampires. That was like a common crop. It was kind of exotic because it was from Asia, if I remember right. But like, farmers could grow that pretty easily back in the day. What's up, kitty? You wanna hop back up? You gotta make up your mind. What are you doing? Chunks here. I think I should have enough capacity to carry them. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I definitely do. Barely, but I do. Nice. So this is quite the haul, if I do say so myself. Part of me is very, very tempted just to break this all down and then go to here and then make my way home. I'm very tempted to do that. But what I will do is I'll filter out the silver chunks and break them down exclusively. Because they're needed, but they aren't needed as much. Silver too, if I remember right. Yep. That's all the silver. Looks like it. Alright, cool. This is a lot. Now that I'm looking at it all in one big pile, it is quite a lot of silver. But I need to break it down. Over encumbered? No, you're over encumbered. Okay, maybe my plan might not be as a good idea as I thought. Let's load this up. 132. I was originally gonna just break stuff down, but I don't know if I have the capacity to guarantee a second big haul trip like this. What I am going to do is fill this whole thing up with iron, because that was kind of the main goal anyways, just get more iron. And then everything else is probably just going to get broken down. Now let's throw a red crystal jump in there. Alright, cool. Let's see what we did. What the damage is. Let's dump the normal wood in there. Get iron in. Okay. Alright, so the damage is, that's full. And let's head on home. Got a good solid grip of stuff here. I'll be the last person to complain about this haul. And yeah, we might as well just make our way back. This is where it's gonna get tricky though. I would probably, next time I do this, try and see about maxing out my hauling capacity on the mech so I can carry half of it back. But mostly because I fill that up with the majority of it, and the only thing I can think of hauling back that I would need is rocks. I don't really think that's quite necessary, so we're not going to do that. Yeah, so we'll sneak in, make our way down, and yeah, just make our way out. That little gateway arch over there is our main way back to where we were, back to home. So yeah, we'll just be jogging in the woods. Well, not the woods, in the tundra. Alright, but yeah, this should be a pretty decent haul in the grand scheme of things. Got a good bit of, like, almost everything. Some tin, some iron, a good bit of copper. That'd be the only other thing I would probably do, is make a run for like a lot of copper, but honestly that's not really needed, I'd say. Well, I mean it's needed, but like I can make do with small bits of copper easier than anything else, so. Alright. Let's see what we can do getting back with what we got, especially all that iron, because sheesh, that was a pain in the butt to gather this time. Well, not really a pain in the butt, but you know, it was quite a bit there. No, don't be greedy. But it is right there. And the bridge is there too. No, I shouldn't be greedy. Let's clear these guys on the way too. Dang, I thought he would be close enough. Back on up. Some of my stuff. Oh, sounds like the niece is upset. Alrighty. Come to think of it, I wasn't here when the day turned, so I didn't see all the crops that came in. So we got carrots, wheat, and crow maize. Nice. Solid haul. Both resources and, gosh, crops. Yeah, I need to get that solar farming going, because as soon as I can start making that, it's going to be game over in the sense of power production, because that's just going to be running. I'm going to set it up to be running anyways, but
Time for some manual
let's
labor.
see if Lola has some more parts for us. Now that they did the update, like I think they added
What
more.
will it be?
Yeah,
Nice choice.
I can't afford all this,
Coming
can
right
I?
up.
I mean, I probably can. Shouldn't sell the red crystal.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah, that's all good. I don't have just a bunch of polymers sitting around. So,
selling. Take your pick.
Where is it? It's all the way at the bottom now. There we go.
Well, I can't not buy it, can I?
You could have not.
Coming right up. Nice choice. Deal. Nice choice. Nice choice.
Alright, cool. So those are all pipe parts. So that makes whatever I have to do here a lot easier. Speaking of pipe parts, how much polymers do I have? I have 1100 somewhere. They're probably up in here. Yeah, okay. Oh, all the bronze stuff. For that. Steel bars to pick up. No way, it only says I have 2 in storage. Well. Well, let's get to making that iron then. For those again. Let's go take a look. Oh. Parts and frames, gotcha. Actually, I was being a little cheeky. What I could do, now I'm looking at it, is boom.
That'll be useful.
Oh no, oh no. Could get a little cheeky with it. So I don't have to worry about building a third floor.
That'll be useful.
So I need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 14 bronze parts and basically the same bronze frames. It's better to have that as a choke point than anything else, though, in the grand scheme. Actually, it might not be as much of a choke point as I think. 14. And 14. Okay. And it probably doubled up some of that too, so. Step up. There, one step up. Put this here, like right in the middle. There. Don't need to step it. Too much power, letting me automate stuff.
Now this should make things easier.
Now I can do this. Oh, I goofed. This goes there. This one goes down low.
We can make good use of this.
Alright. Don't I? Okay. Which makes sense. Okay. That's the first stage of seed production. That's basically half of what I need to do. This takes 750. I know it seems like a lot of it, but in theory, we should get a lot of seeds from like just that one part running. Doesn't put roof over this, that has a chance of doubling that production. And since it's just automatic, we don't really have to, you know. Oh, and it lets me quick deposit? Oh, heck yeah. Okay, cool. Is there a bigger photo? 2 by 2, nice.
this should make things easier.
Alright. Super basic seed construction. I'll flavor it up with, you know, some more pillars or something on the other side. But, in theory, they all have increased efficiency now. This one, let's have you do all the berries. You as well. This one can be more cabbage. Mutated crop, yeah. So that's also labels probably, that'd be a good move. Alright. This will be carrots, yes. Make these carrots. Or root. Carrots though, you know, it's their analog. Alright. I just need something to really put like a sign on anyway, so.
That'll be useful.
Over each one. Why does it not like the walnuts outside? Technically, that's a wall. Well, I mean, I kind of get that now. Alright, I'll have to figure out something else. No, you guys need to put another piece in. Let's see. See if that solves the problem. Nope.
Now this should make things easier.
It just does not like that, does it? What if it's a 2x2? Actually, let's see about one by one next to each other first. So maybe it's like you have to have two cards touching. Oh, perfect. Alright. Now we know. We're going to copy.
We can make good use of this.
One over each one of these guys. And then signs.
It really ties the farm together.
You're set for. You are wheat. You're set for what? Carrot. Yeah, that works. This was Ravage. Yeah. Ravage mute only. Oliberry. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the first like set of wheat. What? Oh, I touched caps lock. Of course, I didn't capital S everything else. Boom. Wheat mute only. Oh my gosh, okay. So I essentially need to copy this whole thing over again on the other side. But what I need to do as well, merger.
Now this should make things easier.
Now we gotta account for it emerging from the top too. It's pretty lined up.
Now this should make things easier.
Alright, so the idea is
Hey, hope you're well this fine morning. Let's do some exploring today. Who knows what we'll find out there.
essentially combine these two here. Not small parts, but a lot of parts in here that are making this a little bit more complicated than I expected. But it can and will work out great if everything cooperates. Which looks like it will.
That'll be useful.
you're gonna have to excuse some of the spaghetti, but that is kind of the nature of this beast right now.
That'll be useful.
Oh, what? He's too close. I didn't think that one through. Standard merger then.
That'll be useful.
Oh, it's connected. Oh, I didn't want to go if there's not enough storage for it. Okay. Well, because there is no storage. But there's also these guys are weightless. Let's build something like this right here. Put that, and then put the storage. So what I got to do was account for me building it up another layer of this. It's gonna have to go right there.
That'll be useful.
Let's see. I'm curious. Come on. I want to make sure that's connected. It is not. I figured. It didn't look like it, and it doesn't like me trying to fix it. So let's see what we can do. I actually have to delete it because the pipe is. Air back compared to the other ones. It's just to accommodate for it wanting to be special. And boom. Okay, problem solved. Alright. So we got Polyberry. Let's get Ravage mutants in there, and then carrot mutants in there, since that counts as efficient. And yeah, it's just outputting seeds and them just chugging along. It's going slow because I don't have power, but well. Gotta charge this up, otherwise that's gonna die. That'll be a problem for us. Don't need that. Come on, computer. Why are you doing stuff? Why are you being extra for no reason? Okay. Crop-wise, we do have a lot to harvest. I'm happy the drones are doing their thing. And yeah, we do got a lot to harvest. But we need to now start focusing on making some mutant crops. Well, actually, let's see what we have in the storage. So we have Mutant Ravage, like 200 of that, I think. Wrong one. I need to label these guys, and that will be the next big. There we go. Take all that. I need Mutant Polyberry and Carrot. I don't have a lot of Mutant Polyberry. I'm not gonna imagine that as being a part of it. Okay. Alright. So we got a solid little plan here. We're getting automation going for the first half of our crops. Hey Katie, what's up? Ooh, I definitely should probably have scooped that a little further to the middle here, in hindsight. Alright. Ravage mutants. And they're chugging along, and carrot mutants. And they're chugging along. Alright. The seed production is just chugging along with these guys, which obviously takes some time, but they'll just keep on spitting out seeds as long as there's this place for storage. And since seeds don't take up any volume, they will have near infinite storage here. Alright, cool. So then I need to build basically the mirror of this on the other side for everything else, and just keep that as the mutant crop kind of funnel in the grand scheme. But I do have a lot of crops to harvest, and that means I gotta actually start doing that, because otherwise they'll just kind of sit there and be useless. That means I can also get rid of this little pocket here. It has definitely served me well in the time that it was here. And in hindsight, I can probably just use the parts from this stuff over here in building all that. Actually, I might even just be able to move it. It'll be a pain in the butt, but I'll be able to move it. I'll worry about that later, though.
Alright, let's get
We
to
got some
work.
props to get. Alright. Alright, nice. High yield Gloom as well, so that actually helps us out in the grand scheme, because we can ship this off for an order. So next potassic set, I'm going to have to put Zaptug in, because I'm going to need that mutated to start that whole process of making more of those guys. Especially if I have that up and running. Speaking of stuff up and running, I'm going to have to get more iron going as well in that little iron pocket I have. The only reason why I didn't raid it hard the other day is because I knew there wasn't a lot in there. I missed a couple spots in this one, I guess. Yeah, And now, like, the big goal is to get that water automator. Because then as soon as I get that, I can just pump the water in, be good to go. Like, I don't have to worry about the drones, I'll just keep expanding them. Honestly, I want to say this squadron I do have is pretty good at what they need to do so far. That just gives me permission to be a bit more reckless in the expansion here. But yeah, in the grand scheme it might work out where I get those trees cleared out there, put another patch, probably another 2 patches, probably another one on this other side here too. And yeah, just kind of keep going from there. And like this whole set over here is going to be, like these 4 patches here are going to be basically dedicated to mutants. Oh, sorry. Watering pitcher plant, I did not mean to hurt you. Okay, we got nitrogenic soil. Phosphoric plants are mutants in these. So it might be, I don't think we have enough room for all that ravage. That should be more than enough. I got a quick deposit. Put a quick deposit in there. Yeah, but that would be like the main idea. As soon as everything's running, just kind of swing by that, dump a little bit in, keep going. Speaking of dumping stuff away though, I definitely need to swing by all that because Polyberry and Loom Bloom are weighing me down pretty fierce. Maize wheat, honey bottle. I'm on the wrong side. Oh wait, here we go. And yeah, cool. Oh, that high yield. What happened? That was weird. Because what I will do is I might even set up a smaller, just essentially separate automator thing just to make like mutant seeds for the splice stuff. And I can start making high yield mutant crops, which could be used to feed into the seed production, but like in a focused way. Ideas are flowing. With the harvester, yeah, it just needs some upgrades actually in the grand scheme too. Actually, do I have? I'm pretty sure I do.
Stretching the legs, huh?
Because I have it moving pretty decently fast. I have more of the the width things, but let me see here. So I think I can get the next upgrade too, which is but all that stuff I can definitely craft, and I definitely have the power limit for it. So where's the speed? Here we go. That'll be another one to make a mission for, because we are moving not too slow, but yeah, I know we can definitely upgrade that.
Time for some action.
Steel, iron electronics, well, 4 steel electronics and 1 steel part, silver wire. Steel. Oh, what? Why do I only have? Oh, it's silver. And you're making iron, and you were supposed to be making steel. What happened? Ah, what's this? That's where all my steel went. And parts. Alright. Because in the grand scheme of things, making this... Oh my gosh.
Alright, let's get to work.
Alright, so yeah, we'll get this going a little bit faster. It is already wide as I need it to be to make a couple passes. Alright. And then speed. So now what we can do is with this, let's modify and get all those parts out of there. Should probably actually, yeah, because then I can, I can make this work. Boom. What? Why won't you put in? Okay, I was like, why won't you let me put in the other part? Oh, did I get rid of the auto retrieval? Which? Why did it? Okay. That's annoying. Oh my gosh, that's the plow. I just goofed. I didn't do the harvester. Oops. I was rushing to do stuff and I didn't even see that. Let me recycle that bad boy because luckily everything's basically the same cost. Harvester. Oh, they are not the same cost. I could have had this whole time. Let's get you upgraded. We don't need one of y'all. Come on. There we go. And yeah, got a little boost in the speed as well as just in general function. Alright, let's get going. Let's see how she goes now. Not too much of a difference, a bit faster. Just a small bit though. And step. Oh. I definitely curved it a bit. I forget this is kind of on a hill, so I need to like curve it slightly. I would say if you look, you can see it now. Alright, cool. And then we got all this stuff over here to get going on as well. Honestly, we're making pretty solid progress too, because I'm going to be converting a lot of this into just orders. Now that I think about it. How much do I need for the solar panels? Still a good ways off. Like, a sad good ways off. But I definitely have enough honey bottle finally. I'll get that one going. Sheesh. 10,000. I mean, it's not like it's... I get that, but, you know, it's still 10,000. I'm just gonna have to accept getting those seeds. Alright, what I need to do though is plant up a mutated crop for these guys, because now that I have the automation going. Just a second. Change the soil. Oh man, over encumbered. So I don't know if you're paying attention, but basically, if I were to have fertilizer right now, how I have this potassic mound here, I could actually just change it over to, say, a nitrogenic if I had nitrogenic fertilizer and the fertilizer sprayer equipped. I don't really use that just because I like to rotate my crops. I mean, it is definitely an option to use it. I just don't, personally. It's just not my go-to. And usually I just kind of rely on just growing the crop as is and having it change over for me. Then again though, this also means I have a lot of animal poop just building up because I have nothing to do with it. To get all this stuff dumped off. That was honey bottle. It's right there. So, for example, right now I have a potassic mound right here. Everything that I would plant in this potassic mound is going to be, like, basically depending on what it is. So, let me see here. If I were to say go with Zaptwig, which is nitrogenic, it would be high yield. No, it would be mutated in that. Sorry, my bad. If it was, say, the Ravage, which I don't think I have a lot of seeds of. Yeah, if it was Ravage, it'd be a high yield plant. Yeah, that's kind of it. If it's potassic, it's just standard. So really, whenever I try and grow my crops, I always look at what produces mutants or high yield. So in this case, if I wanted to set this all to wheat, which I definitely have the ability to. Oh wait, no, I don't mean to drop it. That'd be the move to make this all mutated, which I don't need mutated wheat as much, because again, it's so easy to produce. I do want mutated honey bottle. In order to get that, I need phosphoric soil. So that patch with the scarecrow will be where I probably dump most of the honey bottle seeds at. If this is going to be nitrogenic, that means it would be a good idea to do Ravage here, which is quite a lot, and I don't think I have enough for that. But actually, I'll need to take a look at the seed thing now that it's been running for a couple minutes. But yeah, like looking at in general at crop rotation, it just helps to kind of know if you're trying to maximize high yield or mutant crops. I definitely still do grow the standard version of crops, but that's just so I can make sure, like, hey, I don't have anything else to really grow, so I'm gonna put something here just so it can be there. Obviously, sometimes you get those weird little one-off mutants in these bigger patches like this, though, too, so that doesn't help. Well, I mean, it helps in the sense like you didn't have to do any work to get a mutant seed or a mutant plant, but, you know, it's only like one or two most of the time. I do help with the community events too, when I especially have like a big surplus. If I knew, like, say for example, it was wheat and I just had a metric ton of it, I'm definitely going to be putting it out there for them. But yeah, just kind of going, cruising. I need to definitely dump this stuff off. My bad. Alright, so Chromaze, you are on the other side. I can't run, I forgot I'm carrying too much. Oh, I was on that side. Oh well, I still have some stuff I can drop off here. I need to memorize this little system here. Alright. Oh, what? Oh, I'm walking up on that. That's where the mutant ravage would be. And then over here... Oh snap, come on. I am kind of happy with my little seed automation system, at least so far. I do have to finish essentially the other half of it. Now just throw in mutant crops in and spit out seeds. That's not going to be enough. That has a little bit left. Hollyberry, good. And mutant wheat is going to be easy. So I need ravage, which is... Nope. Phosphoric dispatch, that's right, because it was polyberry here. Yeah! And then... Oh, dang it. Cycled past it. I'm lazy, I know I could hold a button and open up the whole menu, but there we go.
Great shot.
Oh, the hill. I forgot about that. It was kind of funny though. And I definitely got into the next patch by accident there. Make sure this one's good. And get those two up. Alright, nitrogenic. Do I want to make mutant crops? Oh my gosh, I messed up. That's gonna be high yield. Ah, we need ravage anyways. Let's see if we have any from there. That was definitely me messing up, not thinking about that. Oh yeah, we got plenty. Alright. Well, this is gonna be the mutant ravage. This is gonna take 2 days, and the drones should, keyword should, be able to have enough water in their things to last. I need to check, probably top it off too. Now they're being pretty efficient about it. Nope. I'm about to run out of oil too. I need to pick up some more. We get a lot of ravage in this corner. Nitrogenic. Let's do Gloom Gloom for that one. Yeah. Even though I don't have this one's mutant, like, seed processing setup, it's good to just have the reserve, I guess. Ooh. Alright, that one's good. Phosphoric, that's gonna be Potassic crops in there. Nope, not Zapper Twig. There we go. Actually, no. I need Honeyball.
Into the soil it goes.
And this is gonna be the last of the oil. Oh snap! I forgot maybe that mod I put in actually is working fine. Alright. And then also in this patch here, I don't think I have enough now though. I don't. Looking at it and doing kind of a rough guess. But what I do have enough for is carrot. Which also needs to be set up for mutant crops. And also already is kind of on that machine there, so this will help out. Alright. Nice.
Fresh start.
Now Scarecrow is going to take a couple again. I'm happy you're doing your job, Scarecrow, but can you stop blocking the seeds? Also, which bird got out? Which one are you? Is that Lana? Oh, it's Gideon. Okay. Hey, buddy. You can't be out here. Wellington, what are you doing so far out? Ah. Sorry, Tabs. Welly. You gotta be in here, buddy. I feel like there's more of you guys floating around somewhere, and I don't know where. Tabitha. Where's Milo? Oh, Milo's there. Okay. And Rocks. I forgot about Rocks. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, Milo, I'm sorry. Yeah, Scarecrow's just kind of just for the flavor of it. Oh, I missed these two. Oh, what? Okay. That was weird. Must have been some hitbox thing. Hey, so, Rocks. I get that, you know, you're not having a good time here. But I do need you to kind of be with your friends. I'll open up these cages a bit more. Probably close this off, but you all just seem to be kind of teleporting around that. Might as well just have these open. There's an... Oh, there's a gate. And then... put a gate right here. And get that fence going. Alright. So it's all open for you guys to go into each little enclosure, have some space. Please stay inside. I'll be making this a bit more beautiful for you guys later. I mean, it's just one plot. And in the grand scheme, yeah, it's just a bit more efficient to have it there, but it has a little bit of flavor. It was the first little like patch I set up with this. Like, I didn't even have this, it was a cube. Scarecrow, like a 10 by 10. And it was like right in the middle, so I kind of liked it for that, just for the vibe. And that was me initially setting up out here, which honestly, I might do this again if I ever had to start this game up again. I'd probably set up out here in the peaks. Mostly just because like iron's easy to get to, and as soon as like I kind of blasted through the bronze stuff, so. But the flavor. Well, actually, you also do get some perks with the decorations and stuff, but yeah, I didn't have to put it right in the middle. I would scoot that guy out of the way, but it just sticks with me now. I was thinking about originally putting more out here, but it was just been messy, especially considering how much they tank the seeds when I try and plant them. Which is kind of funny. It's literally like protect the crops, but you know, protect the president type deal. And make sure I don't accidentally hit the zap. Let me just kind of curve away a bit more. There we go. That, I think, is going to be... No, that's going to be high yield. I need to look at the soil again. Yeah, it's going to be high yield. I definitely need that. Oh snap, end of the day. Panicking. Oh dang it.
Into the soil it goes.
So I can get something to harvest there. Come on, come on, come on. Set this all to nitrogen real quick. Oh. Give me oil. No, no. Okay. So this is right. Let me see here. Let me open the map. So this is like right in Frost Peak Ridge, and this little like right underneath that tree there.
Good today.
And honestly, I kind of like it. It's a good vibe. You know, you can look up, see this big monster tree here. When Ulf sends you on that route quest thing, you just go right around the corner and come back. Super easy. It is kind of a pain getting copper. I've definitely had to set up and like plan a few little spots to go out for that. Mostly up here, which was actually like surprisingly close. And yeah, then I kind of been chipping away at this jungle here for wood every once in a while. And then I do have a setup in here that's all coal. However, I was playing a different save I had, and I realized that there is a lot more resources like right here. There's like 4 or 5 coal nodes here and some iron, and I've been debating if I want to move this or not. I kind of like where it's at mostly because it's an entrance in. I can kind of make it my little base. And the problem is getting yellow crystal, which is all the way over here. But as soon as I get these solar panels, my big debate would be setting them up in this part of the valley or going down here and setting them up here. And I've kind of been flipping on that. Because I don't want to have anything else up here. Like, I feel like having just the farm and those beautiful vibes right here is perfect. And did I get all that planted up? I did. And drones are doing their thing. Nice. Are all the drones doing their thing, though? As in, do they all have water? Let's take a quick look. I definitely will need to get some water anyways. They look like they're full for once. Okay, cool. That is great news. Oh my gosh. Still do that just to give them something. Yeah, because they're like just shy of being full. Okay, good, good. What, Katie? You want to hop up? Okay, never mind. Get some water. I'd help these drones out, but I don't really need to. They're pretty good and solid on getting that job done. And oh gosh, I was gonna say I'm gonna trip again, aren't I? I need to get more stuff going here. Oh my gosh, I should check the seeds. And that will be the next thing, is getting this started up again. I need what for these guys again? 3s. Okay, so these 8 steel frames, so 7 I need to make. 6 steel parts, and I should definitely have enough crystal. Okay. I don't even need to worry about that. Even I have some in reserve too. I just need to make sure I have steel.
For some manual labor.
Whatever's in there. I guess you're full. Well, that's a good problem to have. Phew. Oh, what? Okay. So we need 8 steel parts. And it was like like 6 of these guys, but let's go 7 just to be on the safe end.
Revved up and ready to go.
And then over here, I'm gonna have room for automators. Which honestly, I could probably low-key scoot this over 1 square. I'll pause while they're doing that. Locate you. Like so. Copy one of these, but go. Oh, I need to copy the merger too. Because it's going to be merging with another side. 1 step up. Goes output to input. And then you basically put you on the 2nd square out. Right around here. Line you up here. Here, and lastly here. Automator, which I think I won't have enough resources to build all the way, but I can easily lay them out. That's one of those things I do like
Now
about
this
this
should
game.
make things easier.
Let's you at least put the blueprints out so you can see it. Alright, so what do I need? Lots of iron parts. 1, 5, 11, nope, yeah, 10. Oh my gosh, 9, I can't count. And then 6 total, okay. Oh, and then 4 total. Okay. 5 and 4. Or 9 and 4, one of those two. Iron parts. Let's put it at 5. I need 4 of those, but let's put that 6, just to be on the safe end.
Revved up and ready to go.
We got our opportunity over here to build this all up, make it similar. Oh, what? Oh, dang, I'm short parts, that's what it was. Okay. And crystal, oh man. Do I have red crystal over here? I do. I see it. All red and menacing. 3 chunks ought to do. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay. Now let's do one more just to be safe. Ugh. I don't know how that works. It kind of pinged itself. There's nothing. Oh, I forgot about that. Like I said, there's nothing else in there. So I need the parts. Let me get everything else kind of built, the frames and all that. Might as well since I'm over here. There's just 2 of those on top of each other. No, come on. There we go. Oh, I did it in one, that's why. I was like, why does it look different? Come on, it literally had it for a split second there. Come on, there we go. Boom. Essentially between every one of these sections. put another stick on top. And that slanted floor did not work last time I tried it, so I'm not even gonna attempt it again on a fresh build. Come on. Perfect, there we go. And I'm gonna run out of wood when I build this.
We can make good use of this.
Actually, maybe not. Probably the roof section part, yeah.
That'll be useful.
No, around here. Okay. Well, it's your time to go, green trees. Sorry. Did I actually knock out? I did knock out some of the large yellows I planted over here. Alright. Get this stuff up. Oh, come on. I hate when that happens. Alright, so we'll go get this stuff ground down, get the next part built up, and just kind of go from there. Slap some more pipes in. I need more iron press for that last one. Oh, not going for the minerals. I did miss some wheat.
Not shooting.
I'll let this sit for another day. Worst comes to worst. And parts are still. Alright.
Stretching the legs, huh?
I'm gonna have to put this thing kind of on the outside so it's a bit easier to get to. I'm really happy they put this jetpack in though. It's definitely made mobility a lot easier. Especially sneaking into that little claustrophobic pit there. Yeah. And rather than worry about having the parts to ensure that I have this, I might just scoot over the... Oh snap. That didn't happen. No one saw that. No one saw nothing. Might just scoot these guys over. Since I need like 6 over there, I got more than 6, so this should be easy. It's just gonna be a lot of running, but actually, and I know for a fact I have the stuff. I hate this construction thing, sometimes it's really wonky. Alright. Sad to see that stuff go, but it is for a much better goal in the grand scheme. Did this run out of Polyberry? It did. Okay.
can make good use of this.
Going for kind of a brutalist look for the seed automation though, so definitely feel free if anyone was ever considering building one of these to flavor it up a little bit more because it's a little geometric. Yeah, that's the word I want to use.
That'll be useful.
Yeah, just a little geometric, kind of stark in a way. What's up, kitty? You've been coming around hollering your head off. Oh, wrong button. Wrong one. I need to make every one except for the tail into pipe merger. One step up. Mostly lined up. One step up. This one goes like that. One step up.
We can make good use of this.
And then I can probably have the censure set up for like mutated crops or something like that. And this would be to the right, not the left. Don't you like me? Okay, so why don't you like me putting it in that one?
We can make good use of this.
Alright. Get the seed grinders up there, the second ones. Move it back. So I'm going to have to put in free mode for just scoot this one a little bit more, huh? Oh, get a visit by the big one again. Oh, that's pleasant. Alright, she's gonna drop her egg, and if I remember right, it's always lands somewhere around here. Even though it looks like it should be closer. Let's head out there, actually. It's a side route. Yeah. Oh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. The road failed me. The road has failed me. Going too fast with the road. Oh my gosh. What's the point of that? Oh. I wasn't paying attention. I started looking at the map. Back up. I even got the roads with the rails so I wouldn't fall off in it. first thing I do, fall off of it. Watch out, wormies. Okay, cool. None of them are in the way. So, should be further down here. Assuming rocks don't try and fall and crunch me, it should be like this next little pocket. No? There it is. Hello, Eggy. Boop. Alright. I was gonna make my way back. Actually, I'm just gonna fast travel it. Easier. Oh, wrong button. Easier, being a bit lazy, but you know, get one of those a day. Might as well use it. Back to fishing this up. Oh, I need to do all the splitters and whatnot. Because I'm like, what am I forgetting?
We can make good use of this.
What's up, kitty? You want up on the lap? Or like you've been doing this for a minute?
That'll be useful.
There. So right now, at least, it is only doing one input, and I gotta get another splitter up here. Same one. Here. Middle-ish. Luckily these pipes aren't too restrictive on how you can bend them. Where you go? There we go. Yeah, so far everything's looking pretty solid.
Now
Getting this
this should
set
make
up
things
will
easier.
definitely immensely help with seed production. Again, is probably where I dedicate half the mutant crops I grow now. Alright. So aside from the signage, it is pretty much set up the exact same way, except for the front here where everything needs to come out. And that's going to be a T-merger center.
We can make good use of this.
Oh, what? What just happened? That goes here. That goes here. Okay. I think it looped into that back part there and messed up. Kind of like that one almost just did.
We can make good use of this.
Boom. Alright, so we got wheat, polyberry, ravage, and carrot. So copy that. Oh, I don't have concrete. And that would be useful to have. Okay. I'm really happy with how this is turning out so far. We're gonna have to wait another day for more mutant crops to come in, especially the ravage, and also the carrot. But we'll get that squared away. What we do need is concrete, however. It's kind of funny that I realized we burned through all of it like that. All right. I do like that tree. What's happening? Oh, actually, no, I'm on the right side. And copy.
Now this should make things easier.
Signage.
That should do it.
Alright. So again, we got wheat, polyberry, carrot, and ravage. So this one should be. Let's go honey bottle. Honey mute. Only. This will be zap twig. Zap mute only. Oh. Consistency, you need capital mute. Or mut, really. This is gonna be the loom bloom. Or lum bloom. There's one I'm forgetting. What is it? Chromaze. Alright. So that's all the seed production set up and ready to go. Nice. Do I have any of these crops? I should at least set them. Is it a honey bottle? Yeah, this is honey. For a little bit. Yeah, oh, sorry. Come on. This definitely will incentivize me to grow more mutant crops because it will just benefit me in the long run a bit more. Lum. I'd be lying if I call it actually lum bloom. I've said loom bloom way too many times. I think that's what my brain has set it as, honestly. And then chromaze, which we have a good bit of already, which might be worth leaving this set up then. wheat. We should have... Did I make it? Yeah, I cleared it. Cool. Oh, I missed these guys. Come on, where are you? I thought I filled all that.
Wait to
There's
see
one
it
over there I
grow up.
missed. There we go. Alright, so another day or two with that one, sadly. It's going to be mutated, and there'll be a lot of it. This whole load here, I'll probably just run to the thing. It's going to be high yield. That's going to be mutated. This is ready to go. That's going to be mutated. Yeah. And then over here, the big patch. We got potassic. Which means if we had a nitrogenic crop that we had a lot of. Well, other than... Oh, that might be worth it, because I'd be mutant.
Can't wait to see it grow up.
I should also upgrade the seed shooters and have the next tier up. For the lock-on thing, because this is... It's great, but you know, I know for a fact I can get all this done in like one swoop of the next set. So I think I doubled up on the Mark II upgrade. I have to look again. Alright. We got nitrogenic here. Do we have a lot of Loom Bloom? No, we don't. Do we have a lot of mutant Loom Bloom floating around somewhere? We also do not. We have a lot of chromates, so we'll take half of that. A little bit more than half. Dump the rest of that wheat in. That's Polyberry. Oh. And that must have been something else then. That might have been the Lone Bloom. Oh no, right here. Nice. Take a quick look at something. I'm going to be getting ready to hop off here now that I got my main goal done, but I want to test it out. So let's see here. Put that in there. Boom, boom. Zaptoid mutes only. I don't have any of those. Nor honey bottle mutes. But everything running as is. It would just be a matter of me getting mutant crops and just dumping them in here. Let's finish the day off and get this first round of Ravage in there and see how everything goes. And I might call it here. We'll definitely be doing another stream this Sunday though, so it's going to be a fun time. Making sure everything's actually running properly. It's not like, you know, the other factory games where you can just like not have to worry about the input. Because, you know, you got to grow the input, so... I don't know why I closed the door. It's not like someone's gonna break in. That'd be kind of scary. Day 100! Heck yeah! In my other save, I got to day 100 and I definitely was not this far.
Let's get out
Update
there,
considered
seize
too,
the day.
but you know. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I need to get to that. Mac, where are you? There you are.
Let's skedaddle.
Let's get this Ravage Seeds going. Oh yeah. Now this is all set to phosphoric. I might do honey bottle, probably in the smaller patch. I think I have enough seeds for it there. I might buy some from Lola too. I still need to get that drone built. That's kind of small potatoes right now, considering all the drones I do have are efficiently doing their job. Chugging along. Alright, that's 1400. I'm gonna put half of that into the system, because that's just gonna just produce so much, and the rest is gonna go into storage. Ravage mutants. Actually, I can put $6.99 in there. Wheat, which we already know works efficiently, which is great. This is nitrogenic now, so that makes a could do another patch of phosphoric crops. But what I should do is high yield some nitrogenic. That will be a good move for probably care roots. Actually, no, honey bottle. Like, oh yeah, there must have been a few that I just missed. Get these crops harvested up and get going. Alright, and this is where the real kind of payoff is, having the high yield harvests. Yeah, I know I'm over encumbered. Look how much I'm carrying though. I missed those two, I'll get them in a second. I'm burning through oil, something fierce. I do have a good bit of it though, so I'm not too stressed. Good job, Jones. Keep going. And it's on this other side, man. Zaps. Yep. I was like, what am I stuck again? But I realize it's that guy. And mutant crops, let's go dump them off. Cash for life. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so do you need to decide where these guys go? Because I also need to label them too, but I'll put the rest of the Ravage. If you were looking for Chromaze, I actually lucked out. And, oh, not that one. This one. I lucked out when I was looking at the map. And as you're making your way kind of to the onset, or to the, like, oh gosh, to the peaks from that, like, that main bridge here, I lucked out. I kind of went to this little alcove over here, and I found chromates right here. It's kind of random though, so I can't really help you there. Otherwise, if you are looking for it and you want a guarantee, you're gonna have to go into here, and it will be popping up mostly in like these open spaces. But there's a lot of obstacles in there that, you know, make it kind of a pain. Also a lot of coal though, so you know that makes it worth it. But I'm going to be hopping off here. I know I need to harvest the rest of those crops there, but that's just going to be something I do first thing next time I hop on Sunday. And what I'm going to do too, for the view. That way when I come in I have a nice little scenic view of everything. And the drones need water. We'll handle that problem later. But yeah, I'm going to call it here. Hope you had a good time watching it. Really appreciate the audience. And yeah, catch you Sunday in the morning. I usually do these pretty like often on the week, so if you're willing to watch and just waiting to chill, yeah, appreciate it. Hope you have a good one out there. Peace.